question of killings all over several states of Nigeria.
Failure of governance.
This chamber has also discussed in detail matters that have to do with the lives and the livelihood of Nigerians. And I recall, Mr. President, distinguished colleagues, that on the matter of herdsmen versus farmers, that two explanations were given. Two explanations were given by highly ranked security personnel in Nigeria. First of all, the Inspector General of Police said that these killings were as a result of laws being passed by states. Secondly, the Defense Minister said that these killings were also as a result of the blockage of routes through which these herders were to move their cattle. And we continued to look at all these explanations. Mr. President, yesterday in London, the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Nigeria and the President of Nigeria said that these killings were as a result of the people who were trained by the late Muammar Gaddafi. And so, implying that these people who are doing these killings in Nigeria are invaders from outside of Nigeria.
Not herdsmen. We have said it.
And if he says that they are invaders from outside of Nigeria, what it means is that it now validates my last point on this floor. When a commander-in-chief says that he cannot take care of invaders invading Nigeria, why is he still a commander-in-chief? Why do we still continue to indulge? Why do we still continue to indulge this president that everywhere goes along to tell everybody outside this country that he is totally incompetent? Because it's obvious.
Senator Abaribe. Senator Leader.
What is this?
Mr. President. No.
You cannot finish. You cannot finish. You cannot finish.
Mr. President. Mr. President, I come under order 53.6. No, 53.7. 53.7.
Leader, go ahead.
With your permission, please.
Finish what?
Please.
Leader, go ahead.
Distinguished colleagues, order 53.7 reads, it shall be out of order to use offensive and insulting language. Mr. President, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria is the leader of this country and deserves the respect and courtesy of this chamber and those of us in it. Mr. President, I was once there as an opposition senator. There was never a time that we called the president at that time, who was a PDP president, an insult because this is our institution. And if we don't conduct ourselves with dignity and respect, nobody will respect us. So I want to urge my colleague there to immediately withdraw his statement and apologize. Hold on. And apologize to this chamber.
Senator Abaribe. Senator Abaribe, I think we need to be guided on the language and the quorum that we use. With all due respect, we can make our points without using words that truly are offensive and not acceptable. So, before you rule, he has made a point, and I think you are an elder statesman, and I want you to be guided accordingly before I now rule on it.
Thank you, Mr. President. I am very well guided by you, and I say, Mr. President, that there are words that there are no other alternatives to. And Mr. President, what I did was to interpret the words by Mr. President in London, and I juxtaposed it with the explanations here. So now what it tells me is that there is a conflict.
No. Senator Abaribe. Senator Abaribe. Just let me just before. Senator Abaribe, you use certain words that truly are not acceptable, and that's where we are. So it's for you. Go on. So I can give you a chance to whether I rule on it.
Fine, Mr. President. If any word I used is misunderstood, I apologize. All I'm saying is simple. The heads of security in Nigeria made several different explanations for killings of our citizens. And there is a Will you wait now? Wait now, let me finish.
Senator Abaribe, let me rule on this point of order. Senate leader, no. Senate leader came with a point of order. Now, so, yeah. So, leader came with a point of order, and I'm happy that you have complied with that in the apology. Now, can you now close your remarks and please be guided? You can make your point, but you must ensure that greater respect is given to what you say. All right. What is your point? Okay, point of order.
It's important. That's why we are here. We must guide the Senate. We must be seen to be doing whatever is humanly possible to guide this hallowed chamber. And I'm proceeding under Order 53, Rule 1.3, and then 54 read together. And with your permission, sir.
Go ahead.
The conduct of the President, Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, senators, judges, or the performance of judicial function by other persons shall not be raised except upon a substantive motion. For the purpose of this paragraph, a substantive motion does not include a motion for adjournment. And then section 54, sir, says, any senator deviating from the provisions of this rule may be immediately called to order by the President of the Senate or the chairman or by a senator raising on a good point of order. A senator raising to a point of order shall simply direct attention to the point that he desires to bring to the notice and submit to the President of the Senate. This is what he says. The issue is that you cannot even raise any issue regarding the conduct of the President by motion.
Thank you, Deputy Leader, for that point of order. And my distinguished colleagues, you will agree with me that that control order is sustained.